got to embrace technology. You've got to be innovative. You've got to understand that your target market is shifting away from old traditional methods to apps, to smart solution. So all these things, to me, the key word about the new type of CFO of the future is being relevant, knowing your client and knowing your staff.
The mid-sized businesses, if they're going to challenge and survive, and many of those are growth businesses, they've got to continually question the business model that they are using, how they deal with customers, how they deal with suppliers, how they engage with staff. The fundamental question for successful small to mid-sized businesses is, have they got the right business model? And in my business coaching, the number one question I always review is that business model the right one? And do they need to tweak it, and how?
So CFOs really need to look for growth opportunities. Standing still today isn't an option. So CFOs really need to be looking at innovation, how they can use innovation to be able to grow. We've done a lot of work on efficiency and doing more than less. Now CFOs really need to be thinking about growth and into the future.
When I talk to a CFO, my initial comment is risk, risk, risk. We've been through some really difficult, risky times. They are still to come, and that's why a lot of the CFOs now are moving away from fixed period budgets, where they are the fat controller who controls the organisation, now to being more nimble and able to predict and anticipate a different future. Hence the use of the rolling quarterly forecast, where they are moving to predicting out 18 months in advance, rather than to the end of the period, to the end of the financial year.
Understand your product, understand your brand, understand your values, the impact those values have on your staff and of your client base. Be relevant, always encourage feedback, always be open to upskilling. For me, I'm continually reading blogs, websites, trying to stay ahead. And planning growth, so you evolve your processes at a sustainable fashion as opposed to the band-aid approach.